Let's talk about Moodle course development or Moodle activity development. If you like to edit the course format, I found out most of you used tile course format, but for my case, I used the topic course format or either weekly course format. So if you like to change the course format, you can go to the uppermost cell of your course and go to edit settings. So here you can go down and here course format. In the course format, probably you are set as a tile course format. For mine, topics format. I prefer use weekly format and whatever. So with another option is that you can show all sections on one page or show one section per page. So if you like to set show one section per page, there will be a progress bar, forward and backward bar key underneath of the screen, and you can move, go back and forth between the subject. So that's the way you can adjust your course, change your course format. And about the forum, I'd better show the sample of my course format, my forums. So this is my, sorry for this is Korean. This is my course. So usually I put forum, quiz. Okay, this week has 2 quizzes, and feedback and workshop. So I showed that okay, this is I translated previously. So if you go to one of my forums, this forum is called that 6 weeks 6 weeks mission. Okay. So in this mission, this is in Korean. This is Korean. So 6 weeks mission, right? So in this mission, actually I put the course objectives here. Objectives. Something like what are we going to learn about something, right? But I didn't do that here because I asked my students to write the mind map, the handwritten mind map. Okay, so handwritten mind map should have a subject like this subject. So each subject contains the scope of learning objectives. So I didn't do it here, but I suggest you to have a specific learning objectives or explanation about the scope of learning on the first part, okay, upper part. And down here, okay, down here I guide them, okay, something like this. We'll take 6 weeks quiz, okay, and submit the peer evaluation, that workshop, right? So this kind of guideline is necessary, because that otherwise how students can know if there is only online contents exist. So they don't know how. They will be embarrassed what to do when they get to these courses, right? This guidelines is very simple like this. You have to solve quizzes and turn in some evaluation workshops and feedbacks. After that kind of explanation, I usually put the assignment list more specifically here. Okay, something like make a mind map, and this is actually assignment. So assignment is the same thing, that exactly assignment or workshop aspect reinstated here, so the students can have a brief understanding what the assignment and workshop is going to be. With this explanation, they are more ready or prepared to produce the final product. I would say that assignment and workshop at last. So that's the object of my forum. Forum is originally for discussions on the subject, but for my case, I used a post. It is a post to post of a forum to explain the course objectives and guides like this. If you like, probably you can put even YouTube video inside here. Yeah, that is possible. So in the mission, you can video 1 and video 2 inside of the forum. But I know that most of you put the video as a Moodle activity on the upper level. It depends on your decision. Okay, that's about the forum, and the next thing is about quiz, right? Quiz, let me also use my quiz. Okay, here is the, I think I opened the quiz already for you. So this is one of the quizzes, actually not general quiz I use for midterm and final term exam using this Moodle quizzes. Okay, I mentioned something about that there is many Moodle type. Okay, so if you go internet and try to find the Moodle quiz type, there are so many Moodle quiz type here. I would like just mention like that: calculated simple type and drag and drop image type. So simply, let's do it drag and drop. Show you drag and drop, so something like that. If you create things like that, students can, that match the images like this. Okay, so visual things, right? You can drag and drop like this. Okay, I use many. Okay, this is very useful, especially when you have a course with a lot of animations, illustrations, and things like that. And the simple calculation type is like this. You can see some parameters here. Okay, these numbers are generated randomly. Okay, if you see the question, the question is the way the question is generated is like that. See that A here and the B here is parameterized, and you have to also, of course, you have to provide the way the formula is applied. So using this formula and with this randomizing, okay, so wildcard, okay, with this kind of A and B randomizing range, the A and B is randomized, randomly generated, and also according to the A and B parameters, the answer is created according to the random generated set of question of the question. So you get the idea. Yeah. So by that way, you can make a randomly generated questions. In my class, I used it for, I ask students to try the same question multiple times, because each time the students might see the different questions, actually different number, different question with different numbers. Okay, and the thing is that you have to set, if you like to try multiple times, you go to settings. Usually for the quiz is one time, but review options, or not review options, is question behavior. Default feedback is usually this one time quiz, but if you select this interactive quiz, interactive with multiple times, students can apply the test multiple times. Maybe I think it's great. Attempt route. Okay, so attempt route, here you can set the time unlimited, or 7 times or 8 times as you like it. Okay, so that's the way that if you like to like students to apply multiple times, you can set those things in here. And if students apply for the quizzes, you can check the result down here like this. So it's a nice place. This is the result. I used this Moodle quiz for my midterm exam. Looks like that normal distribution, right? And I don't know how did they react to the exam, which they missed and which they are correctly responded. So I can even review, go into specific ones, and I can find out that how he applied to how they reacted, how did he or she reacted to the quizzes. And if I found some need corrections, I can even make a correction and comment. Okay, this is the answer he input for the questions. All right, if that is simply omitting the underpoint numbers, probably I can give him or give her or him a grace point here, and I can change the mark here. So it's very convenient, very useful tools. You can use. And the best thing you can do is you can use ChatGPT to create. Can you create a Moodle simple calculation quiz type for Ohm's law? And can you see that what it does? It gives the instruction how to make it, right? So I went further than that. Can you just produce it so that I can just import to Moodle, and it produces the XML file? Of course, there is some interaction period to get the final refined result from this conversation, as you know that generally what AI do. But yeah, it can save your time. Probably you can upload your files of textbook, some portion, and you can just ask produce Moodle quiz out of this one with 3 calculation types, and I don't know about the image drag and drop, they can do it or not, but at least you can provide some images